Leigh Waters has one more match to play today. She's got one title under her belt here so far in the women's doubles, where she was dominant with Catherine Parento against Etta Wright and Megan Dazan, who had a great tournament themselves, getting the silver in a packed field. That is an unbelievably frustrating loss of a point there. Lea did everything right.
That up the line one-handed backhand roll was beautiful, and Leigh Waters said, I'm just going to short hop a cross-court angle right into the kitchen. No big deal.
And it is a big deal to be able to make that ball and not leave it up or find the net, because there's just no clearance on that. And Annalie's finding angles where there aren't any, and it's a quick start, 2-0 for Leigh Waters.
2-0.
Big serve there. Lea Jansen is looking for her first title since August of 21 in women's singles. 14 straight silvers on Championship Sunday.
0-2.
And the drop volley has become a thing here, Adam, in singles.
Yes, big time, especially on the ladies' side. And you can't execute it much better than Lea Jansen did there with a nice carve backhand right in the kitchen. Even the court coverage of Leigh Waters not able to get there.
Outstanding point from Lea Jansen, and we are not at a 2.
I said come in on a good ball, and she certainly did right there, Dave.
Yeah, and you got to choose when you are going to press the pace against that lady right there. She asked for a pink out today and has delivered in her own garb. Another huge serve, great approach, and wonderful start, especially as quick timeout early. Leigh never lets big runs happen against her, especially in singles. So 3-2, great start for Lea Jansen.
Again with the drop volley, very nice, and covering the angle from Leigh Waters. And Dave, I can't tell you how important it is to have some outside eyes looking in on the court with Leigh Waters. Very tough in the moment to problem solve everything. So to have that outside set of eyes and a very competent outside set of eyes is huge.
Just outrageous trio of two-handed backhands from Lea Jansen, and she is feeling it on Sunday.
Absolutely right, Dave, and she has had some exclamation after her handful of really nice points. Just letting everyone know, I don't care what the previous results are, I'm here to play.
Side out.
It did a really nice job in that rally, keeping the ball in the middle. Don't give AL angles from back there. So great start for Jansen. 2-5. AL to serve.
2-5. Side out.
Yeah, it was great stuff from Lea Jansen there as Leigh Waters decides to go with the body blow. And Lea Jansen just a half step to her left and a great contact on that forehand volley.
Yeah, you got to get your body out of the way so you can make a good volley. That was really well done from Lea. And look at Leigh ran around the return.
Side out.
Ooh, just wide, and she would have been in good position if that caught.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right play from Lea, going with the drop over there, inside out to the backhand side of Leigh in that particular situation.
First volley's on point, setting up the second volleys. Adam, you gotta love it.
Yeah, really good stuff, and she has been targeting the middle quite a bit. So, you know, some of this newer paddle technology, you can create some more angles, but it is definitely much safer than those outside wings, because when you have an opponent like Leigh Waters, she can create some big-time angles from out wide.
Side out.
And you see Leigh trying to get herself going, and she played a little tentative point there. She had a ball in the midcourt and stayed back, but got a mistake out of it. 2-5.
It's really nice big two-hander cross court, and that's always kind of something you look for in the women's doubles game, is the frequency of coming in. Are they locked into that stay back strategy? Are they picking their spots to come forward, as you know, the men kind of crash in there almost every point.
And Leigh stays back here, and it's Lea coming forward.
Side out.
And Lea's frustrated because you know when you are playing the top lady that you had a gimme there and you missed it.
I mean, she did our job for us. She said it's open. It's so open, and it was. Just couldn't execute. Tough break for Lea.
Side out.
So Leigh continues to see a ball down the middle, Adam. What can she do? She keeps hitting it into that wall.
And that's right. So it wasn't just the approach there. So if Lea, looks like if Lea isn't fully
you in the booth here, Adam, and Lea Jansen off and out to a very nice start here in game number 1 of the final.
Side out.
So Leigh may be trying to bait some angles there out of Lea Jansen.
2-5.
See if that continues. 2-5.
Side out.
There it is, Adam.
That's right. And hey, we always talk about that chest game of doubles. We got a little one going on here with Lea Jansen's strategy to hold that ball in the middle. I'm really liking what I'm seeing, and problem solving as singles is not always something we talk about, but it's going to have to happen today.
Middle first volley, drop shot. This is the magic pattern.
Yes, exactly right. And possibly for Leigh Waters, she has that great kind of hybrid drop drive, and she can roll it to both sides from forehand and backhand. So possibly going with a few of those shots, forcing Lea to hit up, and then creating her own angle later in the point could be a good option.
And Lea Jansen does it again. Offense to defense, back to offense. Very impressive strategy. She's been volleying and keeping the ball in the middle and using the drop shot to set herself up, and tragically misses a serve right there, but still has a 5-point lead. Just has to throw that away. Leigh Waters now out of timeout, so that also means no challenges. We'll see if that, for whatever reason, could come up. So it's always a strategic decision when you're on center.
Nice play, and Dave, it's no possible way it's going to work every time, but no chance Lea switches up her strategy at this point. And it's really so far, Lea Jansen, it's not the reach getting to the ball, it's the quality of shot when she's on that full extension, whether that is a deeper volley keeping Leigh back or that incredible drop volley that we've seen so far.
I mean, that is unbelievable. That first ball there beats a lot of players.
And that first ball from Leigh is exactly what I was talking about. It's kind of that hybrid drop drive. I like exactly what she did. You got to tip the cap to Lea Jansen with that carve angle, just too good.
7-3 again, best 2 out of 3. Another huge serve from Lea Jansen. And that cut volley on the backhand side when it is up has been devastating.
Yeah, it touches that court and just takes off. Even the incredible athleticism and movement from Leigh Waters just can't catch up to that ball right now.
Just wide after the huge scamper from Leigh Waters. And this is what Leigh Waters is usually doing to her opponents. 9-3 for Lea Jansen.
9-3.
And a miss, and such a smart ball there to throw the lob up in the air, Adam.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, she's got it all right now. She's definitely dialed in. The variety, it's all there for Lea Jansen. And we're just going to have to see how Leigh Waters reacts to this unusual situation that she's in.
Game point for Jansen.
Side out.
Doesn't get it done there. So, one saved. Big mountain to climb for Leigh Waters.
Yeah, and I just really like Lea bringing Leigh up a little bit with the drop shot. Too good on the angle, Dave. And I think a lot of these female competitors are amazing at lateral movement, and I think occasionally a few of them can struggle with that up and back. So if you're got them on the string going side to side, court coverage on point. If you can force them to come forward, I think that is something that you can take advantage of.
Indeed, and second chance for Jansen to get game one. Unbelievable rally. Lea Jansen is frustrated with some of the oohing and awing, I think, in the crowd, but has got to keep it together. She has never played in 2023 this level of singles from both execution and strategy. Okay, that was an ooh and ah point. It was unbelievable. You didn't win it. Get back out there and play. 3-10.
Right out.
And she gets a gift. That's a tough miss for Leigh there, because you know Lea's certainly not on tilt, but has some other thoughts in her mind right there.
She reacted strongly after that point. We'll just say that much, Dave.
Third try to close it out. That will do it. Lea Jansen.
Let's see if the patterns change or stay the same here in game 2.
0-0.
Wow. Just so disciplined in the approach, Adam.
Yes.
First volley in the middle again.
Absolutely right. And the foot speed, Leigh Waters elite. But she is only 5'6", Dave, so reach at the kitchen when she's brought in like that is a big, big deal.
Very nice start for game 2. Let's see if Lea can hit the scoreboard here.
Side out.
And those were some purposeful shots from the baseline there. A little more on it from Leigh. Great return off a wonderful serve.
That's right, and she was coming in too. She was going to follow that last ball forward, no
0-0.
question. Didn't have to after the Jansen error.
Not quite as deep on the first volley there for Jansen, and it is Leigh Waters on the board first in game number 2. We will play best 2 out of 3. That lady hopes we play 2 and only 2, as she's got game number 1 already on the board.
Yeah, you said it, Dave. It was the depth. So, you know, if Leigh is stepping into that ball, you know, about as close to the kitchen as she is to the baseline, it's not much of an issue creating that angle. She's so much closer to Lea Jansen. So, middle play, great. Got to have some depth on it as well, though.
And just a few feet to the right gives that extra bit of angle, and Leigh took it. And that's how precise Lea has to be to stay on this strategy. 2-0 AL, and she is bouncing.
0.
Just misses on the full sprint.
She did just miss. And it is crazy to think that 12 to 18 inches and that previous point is all it took for Leigh Waters to create that angle.
Side out.
I mean, Mama Waters, I'm sure, said you need to start hitting your returns, and boy, has she answered the bell with that.
Heavy.
2-0.
Very heavy.
Side out.
There's where that reach you talked about is to Lea Jansen's benefit. You don't see Leigh Waters play very much cat and mouse ever.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tail of the tape with the boxers,
Yes.
you know, like they're probably about the same weight, just a little reach advantage
0-2.
there for Lea Jansen.
So 0-2 here in game 2.
Point.
Forces the miss, looking for an angle that doesn't exist. And Adam, we talk about the ball and that speeds up your hands, but harder to drive through the court as well.
Oh, absolutely true. Tell you what, you play
1-2.
you play a tournament with the marshmallow ball, you're gonna have a sore rotator cuff when the day's over.
Point.
So again, we saw Leigh Waters try to create an angle on the return, but makes a mistake, and Jansen quickly erases the 0-2 deficit. So 2-2, game 2.
2-2.
Lea Jansen is everywhere. What a rally. I have not seen Leigh Waters pushed all over the court like this since she lost to Catherine Parento earlier this year.
Exactly right. So I would say it's maybe not all the way on the string, but it is almost always Leigh Waters who has her
3-2.
opponent on the string, and this is a role reversal if I have ever seen one, Dave Fleming.
Point. Timeout
And
receiver.
another mistake,
4-2.
and
Really sure she could have
Time
it
in.
weighted at
Yes.
a different weight
4-2.
is more what I would
I would
expect
think so
in that
too, yep.
situation.
yeah, we talked about the marshmallow ball.
Side out.
Oh no, the second time that Lea Jansen has missed a serve out of a timeout. So something to
2-4.
note here.
Side out.
Yes, I know multiple very competent players that do switch their weights between doubles and singles.
Yes,
so
for sure. Yes.
that could most likely be the situation that we're in. Just a little
4-2.
extra pop to get some more depth and pace on that ball.
Lea Jansen just everywhere. That time she went approach right in the corner and closed. You're not going down the line, and to beat me the other way is going to take a miracle.
5-2.
5-2.
Side out.
Lea Jansen is a very good mover herself, but couldn't quite get to that one. And again, you can't get ahead of yourself here, and that's going to be what Lea Jansen has to do. Control the emotions, try and keep that lead, not give anything away for
2-5.
free.
Side out.
Yeah, right at the body. Little unusual, but hey, you're playing the approach to the middle. You're not, Annalie's not hitting the angles that she's used to. She's trying to do something, and unfortunately for her, she was several feet off the kitchen line going for that ball. Lea Jansen right there with the volley.
Very good,
5-2.
just slid her body out of the way. Great volley, 5-2.
Side out.
Great return. So Leigh trying to get herself going. We heard from her there after that, and that's the way she started game 2, with some just obscenely good
2-5.
returns.
Side out.
Wow, another stab volley that would have been by a lot of people.
Exactly right. That was the complete full stretch situation there from Lea Jansen, and not a terrible look for Leigh Waters on that
5-2.
cross-court forehand. I think she definitely has a heavier paddle.
Yeah, for sure. And Lea Lea Jansen knows that that
Side
was
out.
not the shot selection she needed there. Down the line high, just gets crushed. So it's had a few, that's 3 chances at 5. We'll keep an
5.
eye on this.
Point.
Oh, and the first missed drop volley.
That's right, and also that first volley, she might have thought she had a chance to end the point, but that first volley did go to the corner to allow Leigh Waters to create something off of that
3,
pass.
5. Side out.
Wow, paints the line on the return.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, sometimes when you miss hit it, or for a reason, shorter and lower can be a reasonable
Timeout,
option
server.
because it's tough to
5-3.
keep that ball. If there is a difference
Time in.
between letting it
5-3.
fly early in a match and finishing the match, let's see if Leia can do it.
Point.
Oh, and out of the timeout that Lea called on offense, she gets a miss. So the
that 3?
timeouts are working for mistakes on the other side, and Annalise trying to get herself going.
6-3.
Great job by Leigh Waters there. And speaking of Waters, let's go to Hannah John sitting courtside with Leigh Waters.
Thanks, Dave. This is not a position we often find Leigh in, down to somebody in a singles matchup. What are you telling her?
Yeah, right now she doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in her shots. Leia's using a new paddle that has twice the pop, 3 times the spin. It's not coming up off the ground. It's basically like playing a whole new player. And so Annalise used to facing the Lea Jansen of the past, and this paddle has improved her game a lot.
So what do you do when a player comes out here with new technology that's really changed how she's playing the game? What is your advice?
I've tried to tell Annalise to forget about the paddle and focus more on herself and what she can do better, because right now she's just not making her shots at all. I mean, this is not the Annalise we all know, and it's okay. And I've tried to tell her, you know what? Lea's playing great. If you lose, you lose. Just try to focus on yourself and what you see. I mean, that's a shot she never misses. So it's just not her right now. That's okay.
That's all right. Words from mom and coach. I love to hear it. Thank you, Leigh, for your time. Dave.
All right, we are back, and that is as concerned as I've ever heard Leigh Waters, and it's tough.
6-3.
That's where the mom part of this is hard, because you feel for your daughter, and Lea Jansen is trying to make this a bad day for her, and another pinpoint volley from Lea Jansen.
Exactly right, and it really is the progression of strategy. You have to take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
If you are not executing your shots, the X's and O's don't matter. So
7-3.
that was well put by Leigh Waters. Annalise, take care of yourself, and then maybe I'll give her some patterns to work with once she gets it figured out.
Side out.
Ooh, and that's one that Lea wanted to make, but she got stuck at 5 earlier, called a timeout on offense, got a missed return, then put pressure on, so she has extended it out to 7. So now you can start to see the finish line. Can you hold it together? And another, there's the angles. This is so smart. And so we ask, which players can be disciplined to just stay on it, stay on it? You got to 7 with that. Can she keep it doing? Can she have the conviction right here to walk up to the line and hit that big, deep serve and make it?
Side out.
Lea Jansen had a look there.
Oh, she did. She had a nice little rare friendly net tip, and that ball sat up nicely for her. Just didn't quite get enough of the line.
Yeah.
Left it a little too much in the middle of the court. Leigh Waters there with the big 2-hander.
What a read from Lea Jansen. She is everywhere.
Yeah, the recovery after that stretch to her left to anticipate the most likely roll cross court from Leigh Waters. Just great athleticism and anticipation from Lea Jansen.
7-3. Another good deep return, and Annalise is going to fight, try and get back into game number 2. Lea Jansen just has to keep making those deep returns in the middle of the court.
Side out.
Gave an angle there, and the way that Anna-Leigh is walking towards this ball is the most frustrated I have seen her in a long time.
That's right, Dave. And the thing is, when Lea is going middle so much, Anna-Leigh's not in a rhythm when she does go to a corner and hit an angle. So that is a big factor as well. She's normally hitting angles all match long. She's not hitting a lot right here. That could be an issue for her.
Side out.
Almost got there. So again, now we've been stuck at 7. Singles, just you gotta find it inside you. What a battle between these ladies. Short return from Jansen, and Anna-Leigh's trying to get the crowd behind her, which is usually not a problem.
4-7.
Lea a little bit frustrated. Again, first volley didn't go back in the middle.
Yep, here she comes, Dave.
Within 2.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. First did not come back to the middle, and one of the first cross-court backhand volleys errors from Lea Jansen in this match.
And now a rare miss on a return here for Lea Jansen.
The team around you, whether that's support, coach, whatever, this is where the sport's headed, and you're going to have it to win.
Oh, and a little luck off the tape there after Lea Jansen made a great first volley. 77 from 3-7 down.
7-7.
And has nosed all the way out in front. It is now 8-7 Anna-Leigh Waters.
Gotta have both, Lea. Spot in the middle and the depth. Gotta have both, one or the other.
8-7.
Just too much of a window for Anna-Leigh Waters to do something with the ball.
And another net cord goes Anna-Leigh Waters' way, and Lea is clapping for the fans who clapped against her there. So gotta hold this together.
Sarcastic clap from Lea, raising the roof from Anna-Leigh to get the crowd into it. My goodness.
9-7.
9-7.
And now that little roll you talked about, and 7-3 Lea Jansen was just 5 or 6 minutes ago. It is now game point for that woman right there, Anna-Leigh Waters.
There's the depth, Dave. There's the depth. That was the difference there. So the spot and the penetration through the court with the depth, creating the error from Anna-Leigh Waters. If you don't have it all, as I mentioned, she's just going to come up with the goods, as she usually does.
Anna-Leigh comes forward, but Lea Jansen's up to the task.
That's right. Exact same thing for Anna-Leigh there. I don't hate the net clearance, but when it's high and short, that's sitting up nicely for that big one, or that big forehand from Lea Jansen inside out.
Oh, and we get a misfire on the overhead. And game number 2, 9-10 as Lea Jansen walks back to the line. A brilliant point from Anna-Leigh Waters. Started with the return. Lea Jansen took a step the wrong way and was behind the minute that started.
You're exactly right. And not a bad cross-court slice shot there from Lea Jansen. No. And it wasn't the incredible reach from Anna-Leigh Waters that allowed her to hit that out of the air. It was the phenomenal footwork and a little slide step on the kitchen line. Very well played.
Second chance to win game number 2. And Lea Jansen somehow hangs in there, stabbing volleys. Anna-Leigh Waters had an absolute gimme and finds the net. My goodness.
Oh, my. I was ready to talk about game 3. That one-handed backhand stab after the rip cross court.
She guessed wrong and still got a paddle on it. Crowd is feeling the same tension that we are. 10-9, now 9-10. And Lea Jansen has knotted this up at 10. What fight in her?
With the full body clinch, come on. Man, the energy is palpable from the fans, the players. The whole Oasis is just rocking right now, Dave.
Huge serve, huge return. Jansen comes in a corner and late.
Exactly. And I don't know, Annalie kind of hung out in that corner. I don't know if she thought she missed her return, but it allowed Lea Jansen to think she had space over in that corner.
Oh, and a missed return from Lea Jansen, and now Waters has her 3rd game point. This one at 11-10. Wow.
11-10.
Oh, and another ball you would expect to end game number 2 finds the net.
A little short on the return, definitely right in the middle of the court, but anytime that Annalie is kind of taking a gallop forward into a ball, you have to have a little bit of worry.
10-11. Lea Jansen goes inside in and gets the mistake, and now has the ball on her paddle at 11 apiece.
Yeah, great spot there with the inside in. Previous few had gone inside out. Way to switch it up from Lea in a big moment, Dave.
And threads the needle down the line. Lea Jansen has a match point coming up at 12-11.
Great footwork after, again, an initial step to her left to get all the way back over and strike that forehand up the line. Very nice footwork from Lea Jansen.
12-11.
Oh my goodness. Lea Jansen had a great look and an opening, but didn't commit all the way to the two-handed backhand. And the match point is gone just like that, 11-12. And Jansen pushes the two-handed backhand volley just deep. She had an absolute sitter there.
She did. That was shoulder high, Dave.
12.
Just went for a bit too much.
And plays a very solid point after that. We're knotted at 12. Back to Lea Jansen.
I just love these camera shots on the faces of the players. The tension, it's just so real. I love these big spots. And this is as big as it gets, Dave.
Wow, tremendous pickup off her shoelaces by Leigh Waters.
That's right. That was right off the lock laces.
Back and forth we go, 12-12. AL to serve. Goes with the lob serve.
Well, right foot was on the line.
Oh no, and we get a foot fault call at 12 apiece.
You don't have any timeouts.
I believe our first of the match.
Alan Roman calls it definitively. Take a look here. And dragging that there on the next one. The one before it was clean. 13-12. And saves another. Leigh has had game points at 10-7, 10-9, 11-10, and 13-12. And we will play on.
Perfectly struck two-hander from Lea.
12-13.
12-13. Side out.
Same look she had before, same result for Lea Jansen.
Yep, exactly right. Now, I'm not going to say it was a big window, but I don't think it was small
13,
either,
12.
Dave. I think she's got to put one, if not both, of those two-handers up the line and play.
Another huge lob serve keeps Lea Jansen back. And on the 5th try.
Just an absolute treat to be able to watch that, whether you're right there on court or at home on your couch.
So here we go, Lea Jansen to serve.
Side out.
Ooh, and had a good look there, but couldn't execute it. So Anna Leigh gets the first chance, and this first part of game 3 is really important to Lea Jansen. Can't remember that two-handed backhand on match point.
Point.
Anna Leigh Waters comes forward and is the first to score in game number 3.
I think she had some pretty quality deception on that shot, coming around the ball from the middle of the court, moving away from Lea Jansen.
1-0.
Really tough to volley that ball when it's moving away from you.
Side out.
Jansen gets a miss there.
Zero, 1.
Lea Jansen firing away from the baseline.
And I think as this game matches progressed, there has been a slight up in frequency of Anna Leigh coming forward.
Yes,
so there's no question. It's not a full-on barrage. She's still picking her spots, but definitely a point of emphasis for her to sneak in a little bit more, Dave.
Sneaks in there, and then beautiful backdoor overhead from Anna Leigh Waters. And she is having to earn every inch. Lea Jansen will give no ground. 1 apiece in game 3.
1-1.
Just
Point.
wide there, and that serve was very tight on the sideline.
Very, very nice. And that forehand struck as well as possible for Anna Leigh Waters. Once again, spin moving away from Lea Jansen.
Side out.
So she tries to go through Lea Jansen. That is not a productive choice.
I think she yelled at the ball there. That was pretty funny. Like, it's going right by her as she's yelling at it. And you're exactly right. Not thrilled with the decision
1, 2.
there.
Point.
And fully outstretched, Lea Jansen gets back on the scoreboard, 2-2. We will switch ends at 6.
2-2. Point.
Beautiful from Lea Jansen again. Pinpoint accuracy on the pass, and now she has the lead in game 3.
Yep, nice little two-shot ground stroke combination, spreading Anna Leigh Waters out wide to her right, then to her left.
Side out.
Comes right back with great depth on her shots, and now you start to question, what did all of my conditioning do for me? It is hot out there. The tension adds to your tiredness.
2-3.
2-3. Got to push through it.
Point.
Yes, and I think you said it, Dave, the tension in these big spots, it's almost like you're exerting 2 or 3x than some of the early round matches, and it is a real thing.
Point.
Ooh, and 2 missed returns in a row from Lea Jansen. 4-3 AL now. This is like a great match horse race here. AL now
4-3.
noses in front. just misses wide, and that has been the theme of this match. Return center. Annalee's used to smoking balls past ladies coming in because their angle's there, and she has missed probably 10 balls by 2 inches. 3-4.
Yeah, she's not striking it poorly. She's just running out of court from where the approach shot is coming to her. That is the difference, and she's gonna have to find a way to dial that in. Couldn't quite dial in that half volley drop attempt on the last last point, and Lea Jansen with the ball back.
4-all. And Lea Jansen patented backhand volley after the return down the middle. So.
And the first volley down the middle there. Not giving Annalee anything to work with. You can almost kind of see her when she's pulled out wide, her eyes, you can see her through her sunglasses. Her eyes are big with the target, and then when she doesn't have that target in the middle, there's just a little waffling and a little hesitation, Dave.
5-4, would love to get this point with Lea Jansen to switch with a 2-point lead, and she gets it done.
Sure, Dave, but it makes me very thrilled with my decision to retire, as these players are just on another level.
So here we go. Every time after a timeout, something weird has happened. Not this time. Very by-the-book point for Leigh Waters. 4-6 with the ball back.
4-6. Point.
Steps into the court, finds just enough room past the outstretched arm of Lea Jansen.
And she doesn't need to be moving backwards. Lea Jansen just needs her to be neutral instead of stepping forward on that pass attempt, Dave.
Point.
And again, much like in game number 2, Lea gave up the lead and then came roaring back, so it is 6 apiece here in game number 3.
6-6.
Lob serve again, that got her the game 2.
Point.
And what that does is it makes the return for
7-6.
Lea Jansen.
Timeout.
Back here, Lea Jansen has used her timeout. It is 7-6.
Seven.
6-7 for Lea. Beautiful point from Lea Jansen, and we are knotted at 7.
Great control of the kitchen, having to fend off several passing shots from Leigh Waters, and she handled all.
7-7.
Got another chance to hit it down the line backhand. That one kissed off the tape. And now Lea Jansen back in front, 8-7.
Would you say that maybe this qualifies as a seesaw affair, Dave? Maybe, possibly?
I am on the playground going up and down with this match. One of the best matches of the year without question. Can't come up with the backhand this time, so Leigh Waters gets the ball back. 7-8. Lob serve again. And it is an effective mechanism to keep Lea in a much less comfortable position. Just your flow of your body's even different.
Absolutely true.
8, 8.
Great point from Lea Jansen there, and it is 8-all. Here we are in game number 3.
Eight, 8.
Oh, and that same two-handed backhand does not serve Lea Jansen there, so still at 8.
8, 8.
Lea Jansen up to the challenge yet again. 8-8 continues, and folks, just like this event is a seesaw affair, we're even switching out commentators in the middle of this match. Adam Stone, an amazing partner, and look who's back. Michelle McMahon's back for this conclusion. And Lea unable to get to the 9th point, so we remain tied at 8.
Eight, 8. Side out. Eight, 8.
8-8, Lea Jansen trying to get to 9 here. And just a nice soft touch for Leigh Waters. Michelle, welcome to the madness. This has been one of the greatest singles matches you would ever want to see. Who is going to get to 9 first?
Thrilled to be joining this thriller.
The drop does not catch the ground there, so it has been 8-8 for several side outs in a row here.
These players have met 18 times, Dave, and 17 of those have gone to Leigh Waters.
And the last 16 in a row of those. Lea won the first one. So this is how much is riding on this, especially obviously for Lea Jansen. 8-8.
Oh, just missed.
Leigh cannot believe it, and Lea Jansen is now within 2, and that is a smile of surprise there.
Timeout receiver, 9-8. Time in. 9-8. 9-8.
And Lea Jansen threads the needle and has her 2nd championship point, this time in game number 3. Here we go.
10-8.
Match point, Lea Jansen. And had another chance with the backhand and did not make clean contact at all there. So can Leigh Waters sneak back in again?
8-10.
She gets one back. 9-10.
Wow. Lea Jansen, where should she go with this return?
Just deep and in the middle where she's been going all day.
Oh, a near miss for Lea Jansen.
We are tied at 10, and it is going to take more than 11 to win this singles championship.
10-10.
And Leigh Waters has roped a two-handed backhand. She's saved 2 match points down, and it is now Leigh Waters with a championship point of her own, 11-10.
11-10.
And Leigh Waters has done it as Lea Jansen loses her footing